not a good night for Spurs here at home at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Let's get the thoughts and reaction of the current Spurs interim boss, Igor Tudor, speaking to Liam McDevitt.
Igor, disappointing night. You've just had time with your team. What conversation was had and what information were you able to give them after tonight's performance?
No, it was 2 games. After red cards, it was second game. So it was a different game. Then second half, we tried. I saw interesting things second half. We wanted it too, but we didn't make. Very disappointing, like fans. Moment, we know everyone which moment is. We need to stay quiet, keep working, believe. After this game, I believe even more than before. Maybe it sounds strange, but is it? I saw something in the team. I saw that there's something even now in the dressing room after the game. So when we be complete, when they could now and choose the right guys, it will be good, I believe.
You say you saw something different. It's given you more belief. You sent the team out early at halftime. What are those signs that you have seen that give you more optimism that the situation can improve?
No, because I saw something, some good energy, some wish to do, some passion. You know, the fight, so it was there. Unfortunately, you know, this red card changed the game, but there are still 9 games to play. Still 9 games, the players will come. Now Romero is coming with us. Dancer was good today, Porro is totally different. So we wait to dodge it, maybe other players will come. So when we complete, I think it will be good. It will be good.
On the red card, Van der Ven's been so consistent and good for this team. Do you think that's anything to do with the pressure from outside, the pressure of this game that causes him to make that decision?
We need to stop to speak about pressure. This is not the topic to speak about. But
do you not feel as if there is pressure now, 1 point above relegation? It's not. I know you knew this job was going to be difficult, but does that not come with pressure?
Not speak anymore about pressure.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate it.
What do you make of the end of that interview there? Is he shutting down?
No, listen, no manager wants to come out after a defeat and speak to us because, listen, whatever the questions are, you're going to say what you think needs to be said for you. You're not going to answer a straight question with a straight answer because football managers have never done that. They never will do it because you're managing expectations. What he said, I agree with what he said there, Croucher. He sees signs in the second half where there was a bit of bite and a bit of togetherness. They actually did better with 10 men, you know. And I think what he went back with Liam when they're about pressure is because, you know, that's exactly the bubble he's got to pop within his team. They've got to play without pressure in the pressure situations. You've got to find whatever that thing is that makes your team go out there and makes this whole stadium get behind them. And rather than play like they was at times where they was nervous and anxious and making mistakes that they usually wouldn't make.
Are Spurs the worst team in the Premier League right now?
Well, I think since Christmas in 2026 is proven that is the case. So, yes, is the honest answer. Wolves have picked up a little bit. You know, bottom of the league. There's certain teams around, West Ham, they're picking up points. Nottingham Forest, Spurs at the moment, form-wise, without doubt, are the worst in the league, and that is, you know, considering where they've been, what they've built. But the problem is here. I look round on the pitch here. Palace are a better side for me. Before the game, with 11 men, there's not many players that I'd take from Tottenham's team and put in Palace's. I genuinely think they're a better side. And that reflects in, you know, and that goes down to recruitment. And it's been poor for a few windows now. You know, they talked about, I think, Ange Postecoglou talked about the players he wanted to bring in and what they did bring in. And that's no slight on Solanke and Archie Gray and the young players that they brought in at that time. They're good players. But the players of the calibre he was talking about has not been brought to the club. And unfortunately, if you have a couple of bad windows, and Spurs have had more than that, I think you end up in a position that you're in now. And I look round the pitch now, and there's a distinct lack of quality, and there's a lack of characters, and that combination is a combination that ultimately can get you relegated.
Do Spurs stick or twist with Igor Tudor?
I mean, it's a tough one because as a person, you know, he's come into an impossible situation. You know, I just think it was a strange appointment at the start because of in an interim, all the things we listed, Premier League experience, knows the club, that can lift the crowd. He hasn't got them, like, So he just hasn't got them. But he's obviously a proven manager. He's managed Juventus, managed big clubs. But I think looking at the fact that they brought him in, they would have known that might have been a gamble, and then maybe they'll look at it and go, I don't know. Again, I just like I said at the start, I thought this was absolutely nailed on for something like a Robbie Keane, someone who's gone and proven himself a club legend. You know, with a Glenn Hoddle or Harry Redknapp, someone who's a bit of experience over the top of
a bit of experience. Yeah, it just feels like, at least with that, the crowd are buzzing. At least what you've done, you've galvanised it. Everyone's behind you, and they're willing you to do well. And even if it ultimately doesn't work, at least the crowd have been lifted, and you feel like you've got that 12th man. You're trying to get out of it.
All right, well, we wait to see. Spurs 1 point above the drop as it stands right now. But that's another round of Premier League football done and dusted, but there is no letter because tomorrow the 5th round of the Emirates FA Cup gets underway. All 8 ties available to enjoy with us live on TNT Sports. And we get started at Molineux as Wolves host Liverpool for the second time in 4 days. On Saturday, Arsenal are at Mansfield, Chelsea visit Wrexham, and Newcastle host Manchester City. 3 more games on Sunday with Fulham against Southampton, Sunderland make the trip to League One strugglers Port Vale, and Daniel Farke takes on his former club as Leeds host Norwich. Then Monday, we have West Ham against Brentford on air from 6:30 with that one. All the build-up will include the draw for the quarter-finals. All right, Peter Crouch, Joe Cole, thank you very much for your company tonight. Did you enjoy that one?
Yeah, I did, but I'm trying.
No.
Yeah.
Fair enough. We like honesty on this. Right, no rest for the wicked. Premier League may be over, but we're all on to FA Cup duty. Do make sure you join us. But Spurs, 1 point above the drop. The big question for them for the rest of the season, can they survive? See you soon.